Hello again. I'm going to try to make a couple videos since right at the moment I'm functioning well enough to make some videos. I don't know what tomorrow brings for me. Right now I want to share with you the symptoms that I have. My symptoms include the following, but aren't just limited to what I'm gonna share. My worst symptom are seizures or convulsions, depending on what definition is used for seizure. What I can tell you is I have absolutely no control over my body movement, and I am conscious during them. They are absolutely excruciating. It feels literally like I'm being electrocuted throughout my entire body. And I've already had them where I had my tennis shoes on and socks. And after I have a seizure, it could be 5 hours later coming to. I have these when I'm all alone. My shoes and socks would be off, and my feet would be bloody from getting rug burns. That's how severe they are and how incredibly violent they are. Another symptom I have is chronic fatigue. And when I say chronic fatigue, I'm referring to a fatigue similar to mono. I had mono once, and this is a fatigue that doesn't go away. There's never a day that I wake up and feel energy. I get short of breath just going up and down the stairs. I get short of breath taking a shower, bending down to pick something up. I require oxygen. I'm prescribed oxygen. My oxygen levels dip into an area that is a dangerous level, so I'm often wearing oxygen, and you'll see that in some videos. I get neuropathy in my feet, absolutely horrific pain in my toes. It feels like somebody's poking my toes with a needle, and I'm being electrocuted at the same time. I always feel like I have the flu. Nausea, body aches, joint pain. And it's a flu that doesn't go away. You can't escape it, it doesn't go away. I lose my motor functions, my speech function, my movement. There's times I'm unable to even cut my own food, even meatloaf. I get rashes on my body. Vertigo. especially if I'm in a vehicle. I can't drive. As of recently, I don't even have a license anymore. It expired. I don't have the ability to take the test to even drive, and my driving privileges are gone. For years, I've been unable to go in any bright light. I get massive head pressure. It's in the back of my head all the time, and it travels to my temple area and to the front of my forehead. And it is so excruciating. But by that time, I lose my motor functions, and I'm not even able to communicate the pain I'm in. If I go out into the sun, which I've tried to do on occasion, or a bright light, I have seizures. Uncontrollable, loss of body function. Again, I'm awake during it. It's absolutely torturous, scary, but there's no way for me to vocalize it, because by that time my motor functions are gone. I have not been able to read a book since my daughter brought books to me when she was still in diapers. When I try to read on paper, I lose my motor functions. The words go blurry. I get very dizzy. I try to speak again, and I'm unable to speak. I'm also unable to move. That can last hours. It can even last days. When I travel in a vehicle to go to a doctor, I have to sit on thick foam pillows and have a head brace foam pillow behind me. I'm unable to absorb any sort of shock. If I sneeze and I don't brace my head and I don't allow the sneeze to come out, I instantly get massive head pressure and I lose my motor functions. And oftentimes I have seizures. If I give somebody a hug and they slap me on the back, or they shake my hand and they jerk it too hard, I could lose my motor functions. Last year, my children were doing somersaults. I said, let Dad show you how to do a somersault. Not thinking, I did a somersault, got up, tried to say, that's how you do it, and I got that's how, and that was it. And I fell over. And I couldn't move. I lost my motor functions. I also lose muscle strength, my ability to pick something up. Even something as simple as a cup, just a glass of something to drink. Something as simple as taking a shower is absolutely horrific. You know, when you take a shower in the morning, it's like it revives you and it feels good. And you know, for me, it's torturous. Just the water hitting my skin. I'm unable to be touched. I feel like I'm being electrocuted constantly. It's a current that goes through my body constantly, along with body aches, deep body aches. those are just some of the symptoms that I deal with on a weekly basis and daily basis for years. And when I go off of antibiotics, I'm worse. I'm even bedridden. I'm talking to the point of when my children come home, there are times I can't even greet them. They say, "It's okay, Dad. We understand," and I'm in my room on oxygen, and I can't function. I can't get up. It's a horrible feeling. When I travel, I have a wheelchair that I have to be in. I also have to have portable oxygen with me. And when I go outside in the sun, I have to wear special goggles that have 4 layers of the darkest window tint spray over the lenses, and I have to wear a scarf wrapped around my head twice. I cannot have any direct light in my eyes, any bright light in my eyes. That causes head pressure, migraine throbbing pressure, loss of motor functions, and seizures. These are some of the symptoms that I have from chronic Lyme disease that has affected me neurologically. My doctor said that it has broken the blood-brain barrier, where it affected the spinal cord, which is what you saw when I had the pains in my chest. I thought it was my chest, but it was my spine. I knew it was so deep, but I didn't realize it was in my spine. And now it's affected my brain, multiple lobes in my brain, which controls all these different basic functions, speech and walking, and I have constant ringing in my ears. It sounds like I went to a rock concert, just constant ringing. My taste in my mouth tastes like metal. Those 2 things came about after having a seizure some years ago. I woke up from my seizure and my mouth tastes like metal and my ears were ringing, and it has never come back. I have problems with concentration. There's times I don't even know what day it is. I don't even know what month it is. Lyme disease is real, and chronic Lyme disease is real. When Lyme disease is not properly diagnosed and the treatment is not given within a timely manner, Lyme disease takes over along with the co-infections and absolutely takes you over. What I go through is a roller coaster ride in hell that I can't get off of. And I've been trying the last 2 years. Thank God I was diagnosed with the Lyme disease and I received antibiotics, and I've had periods of improvement like right now. But when I go off the antibiotics within a month, I just get worse and worse and worse. I mean, like I said, to the point of being bedridden, I wouldn't even be able to do these videos, which is one of the reasons I'm doing a couple now. I hope that this gives you a better understanding of what I go through on a daily basis and what others go through on a daily basis with chronic Lyme disease. And it's my hope that there's a cure for myself. Again, I need possibly a lifetime of treatments, antibiotics and supplements, things for my cells to help regenerate my cells, stuff for my gut, because my immune system is out. I have acid reflux disease, stuff for the brain to try to help the brain from being damaged more and to try to help it, give it nutrients. It's all about giving the body nutrients, what it needs to regenerate and to try to mend the things that have been damaged. And the antibiotics keep it at bay. They keep the Lyme at bay for a period of time. I've been on antibiotics for over 2 years. On and off, mostly on. Because when I go off, I can't function. And I'm scared and I'm concerned about the effects long term of antibiotics. I'm not a person who enjoys taking pills, anything. I mean, any sort of medication or even supplement. But I have to. I have to just function, just basic functions. I thank you for watching this video. I ask you to share this video with your friends and your family. Please subscribe. I'll continue to make videos. I'll continue to share my life with you. I hope that I help to educate you, and I hope that I help to inspire you to do something to help me and to help others. I need help. Thank you.